and welcome back to Sarah's Lifestyle and Vlog. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the acceptable IELTS test for UK spouse visa application. Okay, so that's the International English Language Test that's acceptable for UK spouse visa application. But before I go on, if this is your first time of coming to my channel and you like videos like this, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. Okay, so I did a video recently where I talked about the process my spouse and I went through to get his spouse visa application approved. And one of the things I mentioned was the fact that his visa was denied, or his visa was delayed because we didn't have some of the documentation. The Home Office needed some more documentation. What they needed was an IELTS test, which we provided, but we didn't do the right one, so we had to provide another one, and that caused a delay. So someone left a comment, someone called Uche Smith, one of my subscribers, left a comment asking for the correct IELTS test that we had to submit, and just so that people don't make the same mistake. And I thought I'll do a video about it just to let everyone know the acceptable test, IELTS test that is acceptable, because like I said, if you do the wrong one, it will not be acceptable and it could lead to your visa being denied or refused. Okay, so when my spouse, my husband, applied for his visa, the test I initially did was the IELTS General, because when he went to the test center, he was told that there are two types of tests. There's IELTS General and there's IELTS Academics, and we know that depending on the kind of visa you're applying for, the test differs. So because he wasn't coming for academic reasons, he thought it would be general, even though we knew that that wasn't the case. But he went and did the IELTS General. We submitted it, and because of that very reason, his visa was delayed. I keep saying denied. No, his visa was delayed for that reason, for maybe another 2 months, extra 2 months, 2.5 months, or thereabouts. We had to wait, and this means writing to the Home Office, getting some things back, and then getting his passport back from the Home Office, doing the test again. So it's a whole lot of process, a whole lot of headache that went through to get this done. But we did it eventually, and his visa was approved. Okay, eventually approved. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is the IELTS Life Skill A1, and this is speaking and listening. Okay, so for the UK spouse visa, the one my husband eventually did was the IELTS Life Skill A1. Okay, so don't get yourself confused. A1, speaking and listening, and you don't have a band in this one. It's either a pass or a fail, and according to him, it's very easy to do. Okay, so you just need to either pass it or fail it, but it's the IELTS Life Skill A1, listening and speaking. The second one is the language set, and this could either be ASOL, which is English for speakers of other languages, or the CELT, which is the Secured English Language Test, and this also is A1, and it's listening and speaking as well. For this test, you need to have a 60 over 100. Okay, so that's your pass mark for this test, at least 60 over 100. The third acceptable test for UK spouse visa application is a PTE Home A1. Okay, and this is the Pearson's test of English language. All you need to do for this one to pass is to have a pass. There's no score, there's no banding. You either have a pass or a fail. And the last one I'm going to talk about today that is acceptable IELTS test for UK spouse visa is a Skills for English UKVI A1 as well, and you want to have a pass, so it's either a pass or a fail. Whichever of these tests you decide to do will be acceptable, and the test you choose to do as well will depend on your location. But one thing you want to do is make sure that this test is sat at an approved UKVI center, so a center that has been approved to meet the requirements of the UK VI and the UK Home Office. Okay, so these are the tests that are acceptable. Like I said, my husband, the one he did was the IELTS Life Skill A1. Okay, so that's the one he did, and that one was eventually accepted after a while. Well, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope it answers your question as well. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.